Hello and welcome to Casual Talk. If we talk about stimulus, then stimulus is present inside us. Basically, it's based upon needs, wants, desires, and our demands inside us, present in us. So, when we desire something new, or demand any type of, you know, what want to achieve, so it is present in our heart, our brain. Our heart replies to brain, and sometimes our brain answers our heart. Then it is basically interrelated to each other. Our stimulus is due to our need, want, and desires. So when we want to eat food, so stimulus is present, and it may reply. Our whole modern infrastructure is basically based upon on this whole structure, that it's automatically or by default reply to our stimulus. For example, when we feel hungerness, then it is our demand, it is our need that we must eat food. And when we feel thirst, then it is our need that we must drink water full of ice in hot weather, or we must want to drink cold water to remove our thirst. Then we must have feelings and emotions that human beings must have. So we may have feeling of angerness, we may have feeling of happiness, hatredness. Sometimes we cry, we shout. These are due to the emotions we have. We have different kinds of emotion, different types of moods. Our moods may be swing. So they are due to our emotions and feelings, because God has human beings like this nature. I mean, in our nature, it is present. Or in our nature, it is present. All these type of emotions and feelings that we have. So there are so many brain chemicals also. I am not a psychologist or psychiatrist, but I know a little bit. So there are different types of brain chemicals, for example oxytocin, serotonin, dopamine. Oxytocin is for our loved ones. It may be present between son and mother, daughter and father, brothers and sisters, sometimes maybe or wife and husband. Oxytocin is present. Basically, it's a blood related chemical present among our real brothers and sisters, mothers, father, and so on. Similarly, dopamine is also a chemical between husband and wife. Serotonin is present in vitamin D when we sick when we shake hands, when we bath, when we sunbath beneath sun, and lying on the floor, on the roof, on the grass, sunny grass, then serotonin boost. These are all chemicals present in our body. There may be voluntary action and involuntary action. Involuntary actions are happening. Involuntary actions are happening simultaneously, and by default, it's working. For example, heart is involuntary action. Our lungs, our kidneys, these are all working by itself. We have no control over it. God has made all these our organs, like heart is functioning itself, kidney is working itself. Similarly, all types of organs present in our body are working itself. We have no control over it. God himself controls the functions of the organs in human body. When we don't have any control in our heart, in our brain, in our kidney, and all types of these organs, then we must have think that maybe I must have thinking that our brain is full of energetic mind, and our heart is also, and so many organs are working by itself. Then how we can control our body? It's very difficult that how we can control our body by itself. Basically, that we are made up of spirit, we have soul, we have body, we have brain, heart, etc. Basically, these all are present in human. So human itself control all all the functions, like, for example, it may control their heart, they may control their heart, their brain, and by lungs, that if oxygen is not given to human properly, then he may go to the the machine, like ventilator machine. They may go to the hospital and find out the ventilator by a doctor, and oxygen of less oxygen that is not himself taken by it. Then he may use ventilator to oxygen himself. So there are so many type of needs and wants that they want to remove, or they have mind that they have power, or they have willingness to cope up all the situation and normalize the whole situation. There are maybe factors behind them that they can control, but according to some special circumstances, when circumstances not present, then they can't even you know they can't even control the single finger. They can't even control the single finger. They can't even, you know, if injury is happening to the finger, then he can't even remove or say hello, hi, or any type of such thing, or say hi like this. They can't even say hi to other humans or like their friends. From now it is not to be continued.